to you about why I would never guarantee a loan for anyone. What it means to guarantee a loan is that you are putting up security on behalf of someone where the bank or the credit agency doesn't believe they will have the power to repay that debt, which means if they default or if they can't repay, then you're the one that's going to take the shortfall and you're the one that's going to have to make good on that loan. And that's why I would never do it, because I can't afford to be able to pay back someone else's loan with everything else I have going on in my life. So as much as I love someone, as much as I care for someone, if they ask me to guarantee a loan, my answer is always no. And I don't care whether that's my mum, my dad, my brother, my closest friends. I will try and help you in other ways, but I am not in any way going to go ahead and sign a contract that says, if you fail to pay back the loan, then I'm going to pay it back for you. What we need to remember in these situations is that if someone has applied for a loan and the credit agency is asking that person to go and find a guarantor, it means that the bank is saying that they doubt that that person is going to be able to repay that debt and they want someone to put their hand up. So think about this. If a bank with millions and millions of dollars who is lending to people on a daily basis is saying, we don't think that you're a good enough risk for us to take and you need to find someone else to take that risk so that we can cover ourselves if something goes wrong, you need to seriously think about whether or not that's the right decision. And again, this has nothing to do about how much you love or care for someone. It's got everything to do with you making sure you're in a good financial position yourself before you start being generous with your money to other people. What I would do if I can and when I'm in a position to is if someone asks me, then if I can, to just give them the money and hope that they pay me back, but have no expectation for them to pay me back. And then I don't have to make good or sign any contracts about me making good on something that I might not be able to make good on because my financial situation may have changed. So just think about it very, very, very thoroughly before you go and do this. Because once you've done it and they default, and the bank is telling you, we don't think these people are able to repay this loan. And I'm not saying everyone out there who needs a guarantor is going to go ahead and default on the loan. There are people out there who will not do that, but that's the risk that you're taking, especially if the bank is saying, we don't think these people are going to pay us back, so we need to find someone who will pay us back if they don't. The other thing about guaranteeing loans is that it poisons relationships. I don't think it matters how close you are to someone, how much you care for someone, how much you love someone, whether they're your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your best friend, your child. It ruins relationships because I don't think once you've got skin in the game, you question everything that those people are doing. Every cent that they spend, everything that you see them do, you will question because you know that if they're making stupid financial decisions and they don't pay back on the loan that you've guarantored for them, you're going to have to find that money from somewhere. And if you don't have the money and you can't find the money, then you're going to be very angry and very upset. This is why I don't do these things. Because I think that people need to get their houses in order, and they need to be taught or they need to learn how to get their houses in order so that they don't need a guarantor to back them. They don't need someone else to put their hand up and say, I will pay back the loan. They need to make themselves, if they want to get a loan, and there is only one type of loan that I would ever consider getting again, and that is a home loan. no car loans, no credit cards, no personal loans. There is not a chance, even if I had the money, if someone came to me and said, I want you to go guarantor for a car loan or a personal loan, that I would say yes. I wouldn't even give them the money, because I have done everything within my power to not put myself in a position where I need to borrow money for a car or I need to borrow money for a personal loan. So I'm not going to do that for someone else because it goes against what I believe in. If someone wants a guarantor for a loan and they ask me, I will show them, I will tell them what I've done to not require those loans, how to get out of debt, but I'm not going to put myself up and put myself at risk if the bank doesn't think that they're a good risk. And you can tell me in the comments all you want about, people who will pay it back and they will do the right thing. And yes, there are people that will do the right thing and will pay it back, and they'll be very appreciative and very grateful that you've helped them. But you don't know that. That's why it is such a big risk. And like I said, if you are in a financial position where you can pay back that loan, if that person defaults, then just give them the money. Just give them the money and hope that they pay you back. And if they don't, then you can write it off. Because the last thing that you want is to put up your house or put up an asset and they default on their loan, and then you get a letter in the mail saying, guess what? We're foreclosing on your house, we're foreclosing on your investment property, we're going to repossess other securities that you've put on the table. That is the last thing you want, because what happens to you if they take your house? What happens to you if they take your retirement investments? You can do what you want. I'm not a financial advisor. I am just telling you today in this video because I thought of this topic in the shower and I felt the need to make a video about it. So I am just telling you why I would never do it. But what I am saying to you is seriously think about what you are doing before signing something like this. Because there is a good chance you will regret it. Well, that escalated quickly. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you got some good information. There's a plane flying out the window. First time I've seen a plane in a long time because of the current situation that we are going through in 2020. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please tell me, do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm right? Down in the comments. If you like my videos on Dine It Frugal, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. New videos come out every week. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching. I love having you here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.